Hi, it's Elaine from Penguin Place Crafts. It's Tuesday. I haven't been around since Sunday because yesterday I had fun. I had a ladies' night, not ladies' night, like just the three amigos get together. It's like the three amigos Monday. My friend Joanna invited me over to her house, and our mutual friend Kathy also came over. I mean, we've got 20 plus years of history. Our kids grew up together. It's just a long time friendship. We all used to go to the same church. Now we're at three different churches. We all used to do craft shows together. Joanna and I still do shows together, but Kathy hasn't been able to. So it was just good to get together again. And then I came home, I had lunch, and I fell asleep in my chair. I conked out. So by the time I woke up and got dinner together and all that, I just didn't have time for a video. I did have craft time though. I have finished a bunch of items since Sunday. One of the first things I finished was from my scrap bag that I've got out by the chair. I made a snail. It's green and yellow. It's from my own pattern, which is a free pattern on my blog. I called it Happy Snails to You. And for some reason, these sell well at craft shows, and they use up scrap yarn. And did I say craft shows or did I say scrap shows? I was so distracted by the fact that my bangs weren't behaving. So I made a snail. And the interesting thing is, if this makes it to the first weekend in November, these are the school colors for a show that I'm doing in November. So if he makes it down to Pennsylvania to Blackhawks, I predict he will sell at Blackhawks. Then yesterday, what did I? Okay. I missed one. I was also working on the Spotlight Designer for Crafting Kitty. I made Ben the Bear from the Be Hooked website. I think with all the pink, maybe it should be Betty Bear or Benjamina or something like that. My son-in-law's name is Ben, and I don't know how he would feel about having a pink bear named after him. But I finished that too. Then I was working on that when I was at our little get-together. And I got the scarf done. I got the leg done. Okay, I'm all caught up with stuff that I can do here. So I made one of my micro octos from memory. And then I tried making a stingray, a mini stingray from memory. But I don't think I got it quite right. It just doesn't look exactly. I think my starting point was supposed to be back here, and I got the starting point up at the front or something, but it'll still go in my $5 bin. But I'm just like, what did I do wrong? Okay, I'll put that over there too. Then I was like, man, oh man, I am knocking things off my September list like crazy. I am doing so well. What do I have left to do? I have the Whip It Challenge from Lori over at the Armchair Chef, where she wanted you to take a work in progress that had just been sitting around for a while and finish it up. Ta-da! There are the fingerless gloves that sat next to my chair or back here for probably over a year, and I just didn't get them done. I did go rogue on the pattern because, okay, let's put this one back on again. Where's the thumb hole? At this point in the pattern, it was telling me to do like 3 more rows, which would have put it up to about here, and then do the thumb hole. Well, that would have had the sleeve going down to about here. Let's get the thumb out. I mean, that's not going because the row of starting stitches is too tight. So I just did my own thing for the last few rows, and I had fun with it. They're done. They're done. Yay, 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 yay. So I am all done with my September challenges. I would like to make another item from my mystery challenge yarn, because so far, what do I have? 2. I have the Triceratops that I made, and I used the mystery challenge yarn for a couple parts of one of my recent dinosaurs. So I think I'll make something else from my list of items that sell quickly, items that are popular. I'll make something else from that list with my mystery yarn challenge yarn, just because September's not over yet. And the mystery yarn challenge, we are not going to be able to finalize this until sometime at the end of October, because there's still somebody, due to a mailing mix-up, who did not get her yarn. And I have been trying to resolve it, but I'm not getting an answer to my emails. So I'm trying. But this is something where everybody's got to work together. And I'm trying. So the mystery yarn challenge, we can't close it up until everyone has their yarn and has had 30 days to work with it. So there's not going to be any final video or prizes or anything like that until everything is wrapped up. Okay. So I decided to treat myself, since I was all caught up, with one of my kits. Well, I wanted to do the banana duck. The one that had like a little duck that looked like it was coming out of a banana. I can't find it. I have a little shelf in front of me that I put my camera on, and I have all the kits. I thought I had all the kits on one shelf, and I went through the whole thing and couldn't find the banana duck. So I took the next best thing. That kit. The crazy little chicken. And there is, sorry if you heard that, my husband is out mowing the lawn, and it was sort of stuffy in here, so I opened up the window, figuring, I think he's got this section done, but he's doing a big round about the lawn, so every once in a while he might go by. Okay, the chicken. As you can see from the kit, you got the yarn. You actually got 2 needles. There was a plastic needle, and in the little tube with safety eyes, there is a little metal needle. There's more than enough stuffing to finish the project. There's more than enough yarn to finish the project. And there's this skinny little yarn and a skinny little needle. A 2.0, a 2.0 millimeter hook. Not my favorite. Not my favorite at all. How would I rate this kit? I paid $4.48 for it on Temu, which, you know, Okay. I've got the pattern now. I will definitely remake this in worsted weight yarn with a 3.75 hook, an F hook. Here comes the yarn long guy again. So much for the big loops. He's really speeding around the yard, not yarn. I have yarn on the brain, but don't we all? Okay, I have this much stuffing left over, and I have this much yarn left over. I don't think there's enough to make another one. I don't know if there's enough of the yellow, but I have a bag of yarn from other Temu kits. I'll have to see if I have the same yellow, because they gave me enough safety eyes for 2. I might be able to do it. I know in the past I had said that I'd like to put these into my craft bag. Well, when I took my craft bag to my last show and opened up a vacuum packed fiberfill, it was yucky fiberfill. You know how you get some and it's like little beads, it's little clumps, and it's hard to get a nice smooth fill to your amigurumi with that? I got some crummy stuffing in one kit, but since I didn't open up the stuffing and use it with the kit, I can't tell you which one it was. So I need to open up the stuffing and use the stuffing when I make the kit, so I can let you know about that. So all in all, I mean, for $4.48, it was okay. I don't like working with such tiny yarn, and the yarn did have a tendency to split. The pattern was okay. You could tell that it was written by a non-English speaker. I did look at the videos because some of the wording of the pattern was a little hard to understand. So I watched part of the video, and where the, okay, let's see if I can find the wording on this. That would have been for, okay, where it says chain 6, returns 4 stitches, hooks a double crochet. When you watch the video, it said like chain 6. In the penultimate chain, do a double crochet. Okay. I think it could be, okay, chain 6. In the 4th chain from the hook, make a double crochet. But between the two, I was able to figure it out. Here it goes again. We're going to have such a nice clean lawn. He's not only mowing the lawn, but sucking up the leaves. We've got a lot of leaves down. The black walnut is almost bare now. Okay. I forgot what I was saying before the lawnmower went by. But there's the crazy little chicken. And I do not regret getting the kit. I will probably, it's called the Yellow Cute Chicken. How did I do for my legs don't look quite as long as theirs, maybe because mine were folded up instead of put down. There we go. So next on the agenda, I want to make the dress up duck a yellow duck with my Mystery Yarn Challenge yarn, and then use the white and the purple of my Mystery Yarn Challenge yarn to make the hat and the little flower bag. That's the first thing. I will allow myself to make another kit. I want to make the dragon now. Oops, where's this dragon in green and pink. So that's the one that came with the bag. So it'll be very interesting. There's a bag and there's like folded cardboard in here. So I'm very eager to find out what the folded cardboard stuff is supposed to be. That's going to be my next project. It's also skinny yarn. It's going to be bigger, made with skinny yarn. Yeah. Why do you torture the children so? It should be, why do you torture the penguins so? Gotta get a It's a Wonderful Life quote in there. Sort of quote. Okay, have I been silly enough today? Probably. I'm sort of giddy because I have finished. I have cleared my September challenges. Yes, victory. They went more smoothly than the Mystery Yarn Challenge did in the first month. But hopefully things will get ironed out, and next month I'm going to define the rules a little better, to say if you want to participate, you need to promise that you're going to get your package out within, should I say 5 days or a week? And you need to send me tracking. It's not fair to some participants that they are waiting for weeks to get their package. So we need to do things rightly and in order. Okay, off the soapbox, out to the recliner to play with yarn. So, it's almost 1 o'clock. I think there's going to be some lunch in there too. So, bye-bye.